First, I'll play you a short explainer video. I'll then take you through a few slides which will give you some background into Besyncly, what it can be used for, and why you can trust Eureka and Besyncly with your integrations. I'll then demonstrate an integration between the Shopify e-commerce platform and NetSuite. By the way, if you have any questions, please put your questions in the chat and we'll go through them at the end of the presentation.
Besyncly is an efficient cloud-based integration tool that connects commonly used e-commerce, accounting, ERP and CRM platforms. With a simple, user-friendly design, Besyncly acts as a bridge between platforms, allowing for the sharing of key data where manual intervention would otherwise be necessary. With Besyncly, companies of all sizes can improve data accuracy by removing human error, saving time and resources by automating day-to-day tasks. With plenty of pre-built connectors, Besyncly offers the power of automation to both technical and non-technical users. This means that you can connect your systems without coding knowledge, connect multiple systems at once, and be free from hours of manual input, allowing you to free up valuable resources and concentrate on growing your business. By transforming data from disparate systems into the same language, data including sales orders, customers, stock levels, payments and fulfillment can be transferred between platforms such as ERP systems and e-commerce websites accurately. You can leverage pre-configured integration templates which can be customized to your needs if required. Besyncly is scalable and secure, built to handle increased transactions as your business grows. Decrease fulfillment time by transferring orders to a schedule that suits your business. Don't be limited by the availability of your team. The Besyncly dashboard provides real-time reporting, giving you clear visibility of integration performance, allowing you to make timely and informed decisions. Automate data transfer across applications with Besyncly and keep growing your business. Reduce errors, save time, and improve customer service. Our expert team is on hand to get you started. Visit besyncly.com to find out more.
So Besyncly isn't Eureka's first integration product. We developed an on-premise integration product called Data Exchange back in 2005, which was great for file-based integrations like importing CSV files into accounting systems like Sage 50 or Sage 200. By around 2014, we were getting a lot of inquiries to integrate online systems together. At that time, more businesses were starting to trade online, and the first proper online accounting systems started to attract more clients. So we decided that we needed to design and build an online integration platform, which is Besyncly. We had three objectives for Besyncly that needed to be cloud-based and totally secure, platform independent, and also scalable, so it can deal with billions of transactions and sudden spikes in heavy traffic, such as coping with Black Friday. Most of you are probably aware that no one these days builds a system from scratch. They build their online systems on top of a platform that already provides pre-built tools, infrastructure, security, and scalability. We chose the Google Cloud Platform to build Besyncly on, as they fulfilled all of our objectives. And the platform is trusted by the likes of PayPal and other major brands, so if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. Since launching Besyncly, we have built over 40 system connectors and have built over 500 custom-built integrations. Using the platform, we can build integrations with e-commerce platforms, standard platforms such as Woo, Ecommerce, Magento, Shopify, and custom-built platforms, CRMs such as Salesforce, 3PLs where stock is managed by a third-party warehouse, integrations between ERP systems where the parent and subsidiary are using different ERP systems, automating file-based imports, automating matching routines such as importing payments and allocating them. We can also link to industry-specific systems. In the past, we've linked with ticketing systems, insurance systems, booking systems, field service, charities, you name it. We can virtually integrate with anything as long as it's got an API. We have millions of transactions going through the platform each month, and billions of pounds worth of transactions passes through our platform each year. Our integrations save save businesses a lot of time and money. We looked at clients we do e-commerce integrations for, and in an order entry time alone, last year we saved those businesses over 50 man-years and saved them an average of £12,000 per client. Before we take a look at Besyncly, it might be first if I explain our implementation process. Eureka take care of building and implementing your integrations. First, we have a scoping meeting where we go through your integration requirements. We will then coordinate with your IT and any third parties, such as web developers, to pull together a plan. We then use the platform to link and build the mappings between your systems you need integrated. We will then carry out integration testing, and when we're happy with it, we'll then pass it over to you to complete your user acceptance testing. And when you're happy with it, we'll put your system live. I'll now show you how I've integrated the e-commerce platform Shopify with NetSuite. So here's the back end of my Shopify store, and here you can see all of my orders. I'd like to import this order from February the 27th. We take a look at that order. You can see on this test site, I'm selling ovens. So you'll see I've bought 2 ovens for this price, charged some VAT, UK VAT, and here is the shipping address. Okay. So let's take a look how I set the integration up on Besyncly to pull the order in from Shopify into NetSuite. So this is So this is the Besyncly platform. As I explained, this is sitting on the Google platform. The first thing I do is I need to set up my connectors. On the right-hand side here, you can see some of the available connectors that are available out of the box on the platform. The first thing we would need to do, and as I've done here, is I've set up my connections to NetSuite and my connections to Shopify. If I just click on the Shopify connector here, when I set this up, it was very simple. So all it was is I selected the Shopify connector. I then logged into my Shopify account, and then it installed the necessary Besyncly app into Shopify, and then that was it connected. And I did a similar exercise to set up the NetSuite integration. Okay, so the next thing we needed to do is to set up the actual integrations themselves. So with the integrations, as you can see, I've got some sample ones here. So typically with an e-commerce integration, the sort of things you want to do is you want to synchronize products. So here I'm synchronizing products from Shopify to NetSuite, but it could be the other way. I'm synchronizing pricing, so I'm sending pricing up from a particular price list in NetSuite and sending out the Shopify, and I'm also setting up inventory levels. And here you can see I'm also downloading orders, which is the one we're going to take a look at. If we drill into and edit the integration, okay, you will see that here you've got the mappings between the 2 systems. So on the left-hand side, we have the Shopify fields, and on the right-hand side, we've got the NetSuite fields. Now, if I just click on here, you can see you have all of the Shopify fields from the order API that you can map to. Okay, you can also map to custom fields as well that have been set up on the platform. Okay, what you can also do is you can also do some default mappings. So here I want, because this is a business to consumer site, I want to pull all my orders into one single Shopify customer in NetSuite, and then I can also set, if I want to bring in a customer deposit, I can set that up. And what you can also do is that there is some configuration where for more advanced users, you can put some code in there to do more complex mapping and what if statements and what have you. Okay. So the next thing that you can do is once that's been configured, is that you can set up a schedule. Okay. So depending on the integration, you may be able to have webhooks. So you can have something that happens, that an action happens immediately. Otherwise, you can have it either incremental, polling every so many minutes. So you can have it running every 5 minutes. It will bring down any orders placed in the last 5 minutes. Or you can set up it to be scheduled, so you can get it to run particular days of the week at particular times, and say, I need this to run a Monday at, say, 11:12. And you can pick as many days as you want, as many instances as you want. So, for example, if you want your stock levels to happen at midnight every night, you can have that. You can set that up that way. Okay. So I'm just going to set that integration off to run, to pull that order in. And then that will now go away and bring in that order. Yeah. So if I now have a look at my sales orders in NetSuite, it will get there. You'll see there, I've imported this a couple of times today. If I then go and have a look at the order, click again. NetSuite is slow today. Okay, you can see here's the order come in. You can see here's my 2 ovens here. And have a look at my shipping details. You can see that that's brought in the shipping details there. So again, these integrations can be as simple or as complex. We can map to any of the fields in NetSuite, providing the information's in Shopify or whatever system we're linking to. We can bring that information in. Okay, so that's a very simple integration between the two systems. Okay, move back to the Besyncly platform. So in the account settings, you can see I can give access to other members of staff. Okay, so you can get other people to log in, edit their integrations, and also look at the logs. So if there's any issues with any transactions coming, they can be dealt with on the platform itself. You can also see that there's 2-factor authentication here if you wanted to add further security. Besyncly is sold as a monthly subscription. You can select a plan that best suits you based on the number of transactions that you're likely to process per month. We have plans available for all sizes. We have clients processing hundreds per month, some processing several 100,000 per month. So again, the number of transactions can be varied. Like I say, it can be for any size of business. So the demo I've shown covers an e-commerce integration, but as I said earlier, we can literally connect anything as long as it's got an API and produces a file we can import, like a CSV or an XML. If I show you the field guide, in Besyncly, go to NetSuite, you can see that we've got virtually every main record type covered. So and if it's not there, we should be able to get that. We should be able to get it in or out of NetSuite. Okay, and that includes custom fields. Okay, so that's the end of the. If I just go back to my slides here, so that is the end of the presentation. I hope you've found that the presentation is useful and it's stirred some thought on where you think you could use Besyncly in your business. If you have any questions right now, pop it in the chat, and I'll stay on and answer them. Or feel free to contact me or Laura, and we can answer your questions later. Okay, so I'll just have a look at questions. Okay, doesn't look as though we've got any there. So again, thanks for joining. We appreciate your time and have a good day. Thanks very much.